Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Great Men Taking Over the World. I am Red, and with the holiday season here upon us, Christmas just happened. I hope you guys all had a wonderful Christmas. I did. We got New Year's coming up. We're basically in winter now, so I thought what better way to celebrate than by doing a top 10 countdown of my favorite snow levels. I love snow levels. I love gaming in general during the winter when you're nice and bunkered in, when it's snowy outside and you're just drinking some hot cocoa, playing some epic adventure game late into the night. It's great, and snow levels perfectly encompass that. So here's my top 10 countdown. You guys grab a hot cup of cocoa, kick back, relax, and let's roll. One of my favorite games of all time, that's right, Okami, is back on another top 10 for me. This time, Amaterasu and her little bug companion Isun travel to the northern lands of Nippon to continue ridding evil and restoring beauty and vibrance. This was quite a contrast to the previous areas that were all lush with greenery and whatnot, as this place is totally snow-covered and engulfed in what seems to be a never-ending blizzard, making Kamui and Wepkir my number 10 favorite snow level. You meet with these weird mask-wearing villagers who are able to shapeshift into dogs, cause who the hell wouldn't want to be able to do some cool shit like that? They explain that some demons have taken control of the nearby sacred mountains, which is causing this unending blizzard. The girl from the village that is able to do the necessary incantation to reverse these effects is missing, so you gotta go find her before this place completely freezes over. These village areas are nice and quaint, although they do have demons running amok like these weird igloo creatures. Really? An igloo? I guess anything could turn into an animated nightmare in Japanese folklore. I'm an evil fridge! But it's nothing the sun god embodied in the form of a magical white wolf can't handle. The trees covered in snow is a beautiful sight, and it's funny to see the snowmen standing guard around the village. I mean, come on, look at them, they're adorable marshmallow men. I love the little huts scattered about as they look like a great refuge from the cold. Just what a weary traveler needs. The music, like the rest of the game, is fantastic and continues to bring that celestial theme to life. Ow! I know Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild has some wonderful winter areas and all, but as I haven't really played the game much yet, I'll have to go with Twilight Princess's Snow Peak and Snow Peak Ruins for my favorite Zelda snowy area and my number 9 favorite snow level overall, as it still sticks in my mind when I think of playing this game. First of all, playing this game, or any Zelda for that matter, is the perfect type of game to bunker down and play during the cold, snowy, wintry days while you're all nice and cozy inside drinking some hot cocoa. Good. It's epic as hell going up Snow Peak Mountain in a heavy-ass blizzard while these savage, ghostly white wolves attack you left and right as this, dare I say, chill, atmospheric music plays, advocating a sense of loneliness and being lost. Winter sun, anyone? Then you get to the top and meet this bizarrely shaped Yeti-looking dude with a big, bulbous ass. You snowboard down the mountain and finish to get to the dungeon of Snow Peak Ruins, where you fight more snow wolves, weird ice skeleton dudes, get to blow shit up with a cannon, get a ball and chain as you swing and smash the shit out of ice and enemies, and slip and slide all over the ice-covered floors. Ooh, that reflective icy floor looked good. Great game, great snow level. CounterStrike has several snowy maps that are memorable to me. Office is a classic map, even though a lot of it takes place inside the office, but the short bits of the snowy outdoors always breeds nostalgia for me. Then there's Ice World, which I played more than I care to admit. Its simple shortcut to quick shootouts made it very fast-paced and addicting, but the look of the level could have been anything and I still would have loved it. It just happened to be snow. So my real favorite is going to be the old school, not quite as popular as other maps, Survivor, as my number 8. Even though I didn't play this one as much as the other classic maps, this one always stuck out to me with that nice snowy atmosphere. There's a weird icy ambient tone as you purchase your guns at the spawn point, which you don't normally hear when starting around for other maps, and it makes this one unique. The soundtrack to the level is the classic sound of feet crunching in the snow coming from every direction. There's a crashed airplane brought to you by Oops Air. That's right, no guarantees. There's that cold ice ravine with the hawk circling above, and a giant truck that would make even Jack Burton proud.
Who? Jack Burton. Me.
There's a nice, quaint little village area with super dinky looking angular cars. Ah, that car engine running and snow falling sure is relaxing. Perfect place for a shootout.
Boom, headshot.
Very classic yet very underrated map. Some real nostalgia here.
On the ground here. I'm gonna watch the bomb. 3 left.
Sonic Adventure has so many wonderful levels. They were so gorgeous and detailed at the time, not to mention ridiculously fast. This game really showcased the power of the Dreamcast. Ice Cap is my number 7 favorite snow level. It starts off kind of slow, you know, compared to some of the previous levels, but that just gives you a chance to cool off from the speed. Oh, you go through some caves and do some platforming and shit, jumping from icicle to icicle. How in the hell is he gripping that? These areas are nice and all and have some nice wintry music of course, but for anyone who's played this level, you know what's up. Once you leave this area, Sonic sees an incoming avalanche and goes like, "Whoa!" Then, as any attitude-imbued hedgehog would do, jumps on a snowboard and hauls ass to escape the avalanche as some badass rockin' tunes kick in. Woohoo! This blew me away as a kid. You fly down the mountain at blazing speeds through the blizzard, dodging ice, collecting rings, and even doing some badass tricks off of ramps. Dude, I love how the camera just flies around Sonic while he's doing his tricks, man. It's so sweet.
Okay.
Then those jazzy rock tunes just brings everything together to totally hype you up. Check this out. Starfox Adventures, it's a really underrated game in my opinion. It actually was the first game that got me into the whole Zelda-style puzzle-filled adventure games. The graphics were mind-blowing at the time, and that fur effect was absolutely marvelous. Not to mention that superb soundtrack that I still listen to every now and again. The levels were nice and diverse, all with their own intoxicating atmosphere. Snowhorn Waste is my number 6 favorite snow level. I love seeing the snow fall slowly as you wander around, hearing the different birds in the distance, and seeing the torches and blazing fires emanating into the night. This place makes me feel so relaxed and cozy. Oh yeah. You meet your sidekick Tricky just as you enter this level, so you spend some time getting acquainted with his annoying ass. As you solve new types of puzzles using his abilities, just make sure to feed him every now and again to keep his strength. He sure loves those shrooms, and I sure do love that crunching sound.
So good and tasty.
There's also helpless mammoths that can't seem to feed themselves.
I'm too hungry to talk to strangers.
And weird legless dinosaurs that pop out of the ground and roar like a large jungle cat when you kill them. There's this lovely glow that encompasses the entire level whenever the sun sets, and all the colors just seem to explode. My brother saw me playing this game back in the day and he said it looked garish. I'm gonna have to agree, but hey, I love it. I can't seem to make a list without mentioning Tenchu Stealth Assassins, can I? Well, this is one of my most nostalgic games, so I guess I just can't help it, huh? Plus, it just has some good old memorable levels. Tenchu Wrath of Heaven has the Bamboo Forest, which is pretty dope, and Tenchu 2's Temple of Dreams was zen-like and beautiful, but I'll have to give my number 5 spot to the OG Ninja Simulator, the very first Tenchu. Execute the Corrupt Minister has you sneaking around the rooftops of a snow-covered estate, looking to execute Minister Kataoka that betrayed your master.
Executed. Executed? Why? What did you say? Executed.
Tenchu has amazing atmosphere, and it's no exception in this tranquil area. I always thought the guards looked pretty cool in this level, although they're still as dumb as ever. It's always a blast taking them out with none the wiser. God damn, the music is good here. Perfectly accentuating the tranquil look of the level, the calm Spanish guitar accompanied by the violins, flutes, and other instruments really set the mood of the snow-covered night. It still blows me away that a game soundtrack from 20 years ago could be this good. It's crazy. You fight the minister's goofy-ass bodyguard before facing Kataoka himself. Don't forget, because Minister Kataoka sure likes his money.
Minister Kataoka sure likes his money.
And I always thought it was cool that if you're playing as Ayame, you have to fight him like any other boss as he tries to make you die by his arrows. You shall die by my arrows.
You shall die by my arrows.
Or if you're Rikimaru, he will just accept his fate, disembowel himself to redeem his honor, as Rikimaru assists him with a good old-fashioned beheading. This is actually quite different and really interesting, as it showcases a time and place where honor was held above everything. I know, it's another Sonic game and another snow level, and also one where Sonic snowboards, but Ice Cap Zone is too damn classic not to mention. It was the original Sonic snow level. Press Garden Act 2 from Sonic Mania was a really cool new 2D level. I loved the Japanese garden theme, and Sonic 4 Episode 2's White Park had a lovely whimsical Christmas themed park vibe, but Ice Cap Zone is where it's at, and it's my 4th favorite snow level. You get flung right into the level riding a snowboard down the snowy mountain, and man, that was so badass back in the day. Don't even get me started on the music. Man, oh man, that was awesome and nostalgic. One of my all-time favorite tracks in all of gaming. The song keeps you bumping as you zoom through the beautiful icy caverns, dodging traps, riding chunks of ice, woohoo, and fighting penguin badniks. Then in Act 2, the music slightly changes to an even more chill track, and you play above ground more, going through loop-de-loops as you see the cold sea in the background with sheets of ice and icebergs floating about, making that fight with Robotnik at the end very visually memorable. Oh yeah! Christmas on Dobuita Street. I love it, and that's gonna be my number 3 pick. Okay, I know this isn't a snow level per se, but this game does have dynamic weather and it will snow sometimes, especially on around Christmas time in the game. Plus, I just feel like this is a perfect cozy game to play in the winter. Look, it's my list. I do what I want. If you guys have been following me, you already know that I love Shenmue with this incredibly unique atmosphere. It's relaxing to just wander the streets, talk to the locals, listen to the music, and just get immersed in the world as you look for clues leading to your father's murderer. I love Christmas time, and I think it's super cool that on Christmas Day in the game, Dobuita Street is a little bit more festively decorated, and it has Christmas music playing as it's snowing. Oh, and good old Santa wanders the streets too.
Merry Christmas! Ho, ho, ho! Oh, hello there. Come sing some Christmas carols at Nana's karaoke bar.
Wait, why the hell is Santa pitching for Nana's karaoke bar? It feels kinda magical, honestly. This is some good old Shenmue nostalgia right here. Metal Gear Solid is my number 2 pick. This isn't exactly a snow level, but more like a snow game, as it takes place on an island in Alaska. So yeah, of course there's gonna be a bit of cold and snow. Luckily, our boy Snake has a high-tech sneaking suit to keep him from freezing his balls off as he infiltrates the military base and stops a terrorist organization from launching a nuclear strike. The heliport in the beginning of the game stands out the most for me. This is where you get a sense of the gameplay and really get to experiment with what you can do. Back in the late 90s, it was pretty incredible that the guards could track your footprints in the snow. I have great memories of just messing with the guards here endlessly, even when I was only playing on the demo of this game. There were so many cool snowy sequences in this game, like the fight with Raven and his tank, the Hind D on the tower, Sniper Wolf in a snowy field, and even just messing with the wolves in the caves. Shadow Moses Island is so memorable. You even revisit this place in MGS4 and it's pretty damn nostalgic. Metal Gear Solid is truly an overall classic, one of my favorite games ever, and just probably the best snow-themed game there is, but this still places it at just number 2 on my top 10 snow level list. So, before I reveal my number 1 pick, here are my honorable mentions. Metroid Prime is already one of the most atmospheric games I've ever played, and having visited the snowy landscape of Phendrana Drifts makes it my favorite snow level of all time. The whole game gives a sense of being isolated on a dangerous alien planet, but here in Phendrana, it feels so peaceful, like an escape. Even though it's still filled with Sheegoths that just want to tear your ass apart, it's a great transition because you just come out of the burning hot, lava-filled Magmor caverns, and then you come to this frigid yet lovely place. Like the other levels, the place is built by the Chozo people that used to inhabit the planet until they mysteriously disappeared, and you uncover the secrets as to why. Phendrana feels magical, like a cold, frozen wasteland that's been here for eons, just waiting to be uncovered. The hauntingly beautiful music is perfect, absolutely mesmerizing, a work of art. Whoa. It totally immersed me in the environment. The thick snow falling to the heavily coated ground as you explore the depths of Phendrana, and that music, oh, that music is some of the best moments in gaming for me. Wow, what an experience! I remember playing this game over winter break back in 2002 and always thinking back to playing Chozo Ruins and especially Phendrana Drifts, searching around, solving puzzles, scanning for info on new creatures, blowing away vicious Sheegoths, doing some Tony Hawk type shit on half pipes, and looking for those gosh darn Chozo artifacts. I remember pausing the game and leaving the background music running just to listen to the incredible music. I love the Metroid Prime series and can't wait until Metroid Prime 4. Until then, we can always revisit Phendrana Drifts in the first game. In my opinion, the best snow level ever made. Playing this level during an actual blizzard takes it to a whole nother level. So guys, thanks for joining me on another top 10 countdown, this time my favorite snow levels. I love snow levels, fantastic music, perfect representation of the winter time, I love it. You guys let me know what your favorite snow levels are in the comments below. Be sure to like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so yet, follow us on social media, and until the next episode guys, you have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Ho ho ho!
Merry Christmas! Ho, ho, ho!
The jazzy rock tunes really kick ass here. Just listen to this shit. The jizzy rock tunes. Yeah, it's fucking jizzy. We're Honor. Rawr! Man, oh man, that was awesome. And God, I hate when my voice cracks. Fuck. Shit. God damn it. Ah, fuck. Basically turning into Tourette's guy all of a sudden. It's pretty cool. Don't even get me started on the music. Man, oh man, that was awesome. Ah! Even more chill track, and you play a bluff. Oh, I hate fucking reading shit out loud. Fuck. Oh, and Sanda wanders the streets too. Oh, and Sanda. Stop calling him Sanda. It's Santa. Klaus, motherfucker. Klaus. Animated nightmare in Japanese folklore.